Another hot, humid day in Colombia. How's everybody doing up there, huh? Hope the weather's a little better. It's just hot, humid, the haze, you can't tell if it's humidity or pollution. Been a rough couple of months down here weather-wise. Hope it's going to improve soon. We definitely need a little water. Okay, let's see what we're talking about. The big news is this shooting in Russia at a concert, and over 100 people have been killed. And I just read this morning that ISIS took credit for it. Now, I find that extremely surprising. ISIS depends on Russia for weapons. You know, the communist bloc, these guys. I think they just committed suicide. I don't know whether Russia will send the military after them or just see to it that every other Arab nation, gets guns and ammo. The thing is that that Russia's big friends, China and whatnot, are friends with Iran, and Iran is an ISIS stronghold. So I don't know what's going to happen with this. Like I said, it's very surprising to see them take credit for that death. And they said that the putting pictures up of the four people that supposedly did it. I heard they caught them all or killed them all, one or the other. News comes fast and hard to understand sometimes. It's difficult to get it all, but I try to put my little spin on everything. And like I said, this makes absolutely no sense to me and people I know, that because they're just no sense for ISIS to go after Russia. I think that's just, I don't know what they did it for, unless somebody thought, well, listen, they're involved in the Ukraine and some other stuff. Now's a good time to, I don't think it's a good time. Russia has a habit of reacting in an entirely different method than the United States and the free world does. So notice I said the United States and the free world, because I'm beginning to wonder if we're part of the free world. That's a continuing saga right now. But we'll have to wait and see. It's kind of I don't know. You can't really find a reason for it in the news. I guess maybe and the news journalists don't go into the field that much anymore and interview people and do deep dives into stuff like this. They might go over there for a little while and do but they never do deep dives. They talk to the same politicians that you can get interviews from anybody. So it's difficult to analyze now situations like this. Not that it was that much easier before, but it's a little bit more difficult now, with the lack of investigative journalism that's out there. You can see from me, I'm not an investigative journalist. I just put up my opinions of what's going on, and this, to me, is a very strange situation. It makes no sense to me that ISIS would do that. There are a lot of rogue elements in every one of these movements, and it's possible they had something to do with it. But I would say that ISIS committed suicide. And if we're still talking about them in 3 months, I'd be very surprised. Very, very surprised. You just have to hope that Russia doesn't decide to nuke Iran now, or some other country, because of ISIS. Alright, listen, it's Saturday afternoon. There's nothing going on. No football. But we got basketball. We got March Madness. I gotta get into that. I don't get the games down here to the finals, so I don't get to see a lot of basketball down here, especially this year. They did away with, my cable carrier did away with Fox Sports and gave me 7 ESPNs that all show the same soccer game at the same time. Listen, I'll see you later. Have a good day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.